We're the Hebrew Israelites. We come out week in and week out to prophesy the downfall and destruction of Babylon the Great today, which you know is America today. All right, but this is the horde that rides the beast that's described in Revelation. Okay, and you can tell by the ways it's carrying out itself. This king is wicked to the absolute core. But before we do anything, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Karkadash. A double honor to the elders and apostles, a great millstone, many blessings. And salutations to the hopeful elected house of David, the Bayat Wadah, for whom these epistles are written for these last days. Shalom to the elect.
Shalom.
That's right. Shalom, brother. Need more like you. Hey, so we want to start off on you already heard the news, right? You already know that Trump is blowing up boats out here, and they setting up the play where they finna try to attack Americans, right? With the same type of power, without having to go through the judges or the courts or anything like that. But the main news we want to go into is now they talking about cutting food stamps and Section 8, right? And we know a lot of our people rely upon these programs, but really what's really going on is the Edomites really rely on those programs more than anybody. No, quiet is kept, nobody talks about that. They're right.
That's what we designed and set up for.
Right.
At the end of the day, when they first started all these welfare and things like that, you know, for their people too, but for the ultimate part, our people's the poor, so really, Eve ran into, Esau Edom the most for it too, at the same time, along with the other heathen nations today.
That's right.
But and like you said, you could have 42 million people, man, fit to be in a position that they not gonna have food stamp by November the 1st. What gonna happen, we gonna see. But that's a lot of people, man. 42 million. Majority of them, probably eat along with other nations along, riding that boat too. Right. Getting benefits from Esau Edom.
Well, they the face. They call them the welfare queens, right? The nigger woman is the face of the of those type of programs. Even though the so-called white woman is the biggest beneficiary.
Right.
Right?
Because when they came up with the laws for to be able to receive their government benefits, they wasn't responding to their people talking about the Edomite white woman catch your man out the house. No, the white woman, the white man, they connect together, especially back then when all that started. It was really for you. They wanted to buy to separate your household, and Eve went for it. Right,
sure did. She went for the grab. She grabbed that shit. Now look at her. She in a fucked up situation. Right? Because now her man don't even want her no more. Okay, yeah, we got a few pretty so-called black women out here. Yeah, the so-called black woman ain't nice, ain't bad to look at, right? Some of them anyway. Some of them look like straight garbage. We're going to keep it real. But at the same time, that's some pretty so-called one, but your mentality makes you fucked up in the head. That's what makes nobody want to deal with you. Okay? Right. No man really who got his sense or got any kind of manhood about himself want to deal with a fucking masculine-ass woman. But we're not going into that per se, not too deep. We're just going to go into the systems of falling upon or falling around you. Okay?
How that downfall triggering that, hey, the Lord finna make you uncomfortable.
That's right. Places. Real uncomfortable.
What you got somewhere?
Yeah, I got to do something. This is Isaiah 30:1. It says, "Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord Yahweh, that take counsel, but not of me."
Right. In the rebellious children or the Israelites, the so-called Negro, Native American Indians, so-called Latino, Hispanic, you are the Lord's chosen people.
Right.
Right? And the most stiff-necked, hard-headed people on the earth, man. More than Esau Edom when it comes to serving the Lord.
That's how we knew who our people was, because the Bible said they would be super stiff-necked, and they be worried about everybody else but their own flight.
Right. Hey, but when he say we take counsel, but not of him.
Right.
See, today, our people, they rather take counsel from Esau Edom than take counsel of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, which the counsel of the Lord is going to come through where he served the prophet.
Yep.
Because we are the vessel with the Lord using in order to reach the Israelites, the rebellious stiff-necked. But the Lord got certain individuals set up in these latter days. The brain got the truth that the way we look, amen, it make the our people, these so-called Negro, Native American, and so-called Latino, Hispanic, not want to listen, man, deal with us.
I'm going to say that's a test of their integrity. That's literally a test. Because we come a little rough around the edges.
Right.
And we use wordplay that might be a little bit more rougher than certain, Yeah.
than the background and history where they know where we come from.
Right.
Because you know a lot of men who the Lord waking up today, we come from different varieties of background, right? And it went too good, you know. So now the Lord got us. Now man, I remember that he talking about, you know. But it's okay though. But keep taking counsel to what to your enemy, which don't have nothing to do with you. How about your mouth shut?
He hates you. It's Isaiah 30:1. It says, "Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord Yahweh, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with their covering, but not of my spirit."
Right, covering with the covering, man. You're not covering with the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Our people would rather be covered with the spirit of the world, man, which Esau Edom, which the God of this world. Blind in their mind. That's why you have, like I say, man, that's why you have the prophets out here today and everybody stopping their ears at the crowd of pork. But what the Lord say, he that stop his ears at the crowd of pork, your prayer should be abomination. But so, like we say, man, keep on taking counsel and heed to the enemy.
Right.
Especially, like we get into today, man, the Negro woman. See, now you see how Esau Edom starting to come down on us. You know, they doing everything they can to, I don't need a man. You know, which, you know, a lot of Eve don't go by the government decisions. They got their own little thing. But Esau Edom still set it up in a way for them in their head that, hey, be independent, you don't need no man.
Right.
But at the end of the day, all of you gonna need a man. The ones who getting the benefits and the ones who not.
That's bullshit, though, man. You do need a man. You need the so-called white man. Okay?
Right.
You need his government. You need 911. Because if 911 wasn't around, hey, it'll be some unrighteous and righteous judgment going on out here in the earth. Okay? You committing adultery against your man, he gonna put you to flight and the nigga too. Okay? That's the way it goes. Ain't gonna be no more fucking child support, man. Okay?
Then Trump had already said, like a minute back, like some months ago, that anyone who was filing child support said when tax time come around, saying you ain't gonna be able to file taxes. So we're gonna see what's going on this year too.
That's
but,
right.
When next year come in 2026 come in, see how that gonna work. Trump saying, hey, if you got men up on the child support, hey, he just throwing blows at the women all kind of ways now.
Right, cause they look at the predicament he was stuck in. Right? Like he had a few bitches saying, oh, he was trying to take it from him.
Right.
They were trying to throw him in jail.
Right. So he just coming down on wrath on all you women, especially the nigga women, because he know you of the the Israelites. You know you of the tribes of Israel.
They're the main one that was trying to lock him up. Tisha James. What's the bitch down here? Fannie Willis. Right? All them nigga women were trying to goddamn get at his ass. Now listen, you can't be mad at the people when the chain is broke.
Right. The chain broke now.
You were fucking with him. You was picking at him.
He can't be tamed. Yeah, he's an untamed gorilla. So he running wild, man. So that's why the Bible say never trust our enemy.
That's right.
Right? It's iron rush show with his wickedness. And iron, when that iron start, when that iron started to rust, that shit just spread.
Right.
The metal just always just turning to rust, man. Showing its true colors.
Right.
You know. But
you been spray tanning that motherfucker.
Right.
Like that shit gonna
Right. Put a spray of color on. Like, ain't nobody shit. The Lord ain't gonna like, you know what? The Lord gonna put his spirit on you. Like, hey, you know what? Fuck, like, get out of it, man. Fuck it, man.
Right.
You know, coming down with that hammer.
Goddamn devil. It says, Isaiah 30:2, it says, that walk to go down into Egypt and have not asked at my mouth, to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt.
Right, so just like the Israelites did back then, man, when they was going down to Egypt, they didn't try to go to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua and seek counsel, right? Ask for the Lord to strengthen them in on the land of their enemy, in their captivity. Right? Hey, that's the same thing today in America. Well, right, they going down to Egypt for help, which Egypt, so today America is more than Egypt.
Right.
You know, I wouldn't say our bodies lay dead in spiritual Sodom and Egypt.
Right.
So today, what they doing now? They not going to the Lord. Still the same thing from back then all the way today, man. They still not going to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua for counsel. You know, to strengthen themselves in the midst of Pharaoh, man. In the which you will say the higher ups today, which the elites, but hey, you know they using DT. You know what I'm saying, to pull the string. He's a puppet they pulling the strings with.
Right.
So he is really looked at as a king, man. A leader right now.
Oh, that's what they had at No King's March, like they're gonna do something. Huh? Right. So you out here protesting, and what is that gonna do exactly? What is that gonna do? You ain't doing them but pissing them off.
That's it. Make them mad. Yeah, that's all you gonna do, make them mad. I got a precept for you. It's Isaiah 36, in verse 6. It say, Lo, thou trust in the staff of this broken reed.
Read it again.
It say, Lo, thou trust in the staff of this broken reed.
So you trust in this broken reed, man. It's a broken system. Now, in some cases, capitalism, if done righteously, can kind of work, right? But it's got to be righteous, right? All this predatory lending, and all this whole system that this shit is built upon, FRNs, okay? Money backed by nothing, okay? You can't get no gold for it. You can't go, it's worth shit, man. It's just zeros and ones on a computer. That's wicked as fuck, man. But America promotes that shit out to the rest of the world. Go ahead.
All right. It say, Lo, thou trustest in the staff of this broken reed on Egypt. He said, whereon if a man lean, it would go into his hand and pierce it.
That's right. Will go into his hand and pierce it. And that's the spirit. Because Esau literally is going to have a device to pierce through your hand and put a chip in there so that'll become your new money system. Okay, that'll be the way you're identified.
Yep. Hey,
okay?
That's why everything going the way it's going today, man. They really, society really collapsing.
Yep.
The Lord having Esau Edom to collapse his own society. The Lord doing it, but he doing it through Esau Edom, using the wicked to promote and do his wickedness, to collapse his own system. But at the same time, you know, they coming in with the NWO.
That's right.
Because, like we say, they why they coming at you so hard with the benefits now.
Yep.
Hey, they coming with the technology, talking about the AI, all this gonna play a part, man.
That shit crazy.
And the downfall and with them collapsing the dollars and things like that. They already got certain stores saying they ain't taking certain bills. Oh, you ain't got a 20. Oh, we can't do that. Oh, you got a 50. Oh, now we ain't.
There ain't no change.
Like what? We ain't got no.
We ain't got no change.
They had a point not too long back. They went taking coins. Well, they said they were running out of coins.
Yep.
But it's a collapse is coming, man.
Right.
Sooner than you think.
It's fucking needed too, though. Go ahead, bro.
But it say, so is Pharaoh king of Egypt to all that trust in him.
Read it again.
It say, so is Pharaoh king of Egypt to all that trust in him.
You trust in the king of Egypt, man. You're a dumbass. Okay? You trust in his money system because that's why I did a video recently where I was criticizing, you know, these guys that call themselves foundational black Americans. I get what you're trying to say, right? But it's still wicked because you still feeding into the same system that's going to be destroyed anyway. Right. You're building your foundation upon something that's on sand, bro. You have no foundation, which is funny and irony that you call yourself foundational black Americans, right? See, that's kind of, go ahead.
I was agreeing with you. I would say that, and that's the 2/3.
Yep.
You Negro, you nigga man, and you nigga women.
That's right. That's right. You building your foundation upon something that's gonna be destroyed. That's stupid. We criticize Israelites who think like that too. Or we gotta sign the so-called white man's paperwork, right? We gotta do the 501c3 thing, right? So that we can get tax status. Meanwhile, you on the books as Muslim, okay? Go ahead, bro. This is Isaiah 30:3. It says, therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion.
Hey man, I want to play this video after what the brother just said. So, hey, read that last part back,
Like.
So this video, it's right on point, man. It's finna show you the shame of these women, man, for trusting these guys.
Isaiah 30:3. It says, therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion.
Right, so your G.O.B. finna be your shame, man, for trusting in Egypt. Trusting in DT. Your enemy run your welfare, man, your benefits. See, if you was to depend on Esau Edom system, like we say, we still got to go to the system for certain things in order to survive. But with you not being self-sufficient and leaning on your own, depending on your own and helping your house about, not depending on your own, going down to your house about your shot, taking counsel, and the Lord standing with you, and you doing things without trying to involve Esau Edom system all the time. When he do something, you win with everybody. Mm-hmm. That's just like the demands of the Lord. We not running to Esau Edom system like that. So with the food stamps and this and that and cutting this, We not worrying about that. That ain't affecting us.
Yep.
We believe in covering with the spirit of Yahweh by Shemyahu Shah.
Hey, I just want to add this point. And we actually consider that we're in slavery physically.
Right.
We know this.
Right.
The Bible backs up the fact that we understand where we are. We're not in our kingdom.
Right.
Okay?
So we not running and crying to Esau eating about
Right.
every goddamn thing.
We're learning through the spirit. You know, that's what brothers are set up for. Certain brothers have certain specialties, right? Certain brothers know how to heal the body very, very well. Certain brothers know how to speak a word and, you know what I'm saying, heal you.
Yeah.
Right? Certain brothers know how to, you know, use certain manipulations within the world and help you get, you know, more money. Okay? Or get you out of financial situations or whatever, right? You got something?
Yeah, I'm gonna play the clip real quick, man. It going back to what the brothers they talk, man. Read that one more time before we play the video. I'm gonna play two little quick clips, man. And one on you gonna see E bugging, E bugging out about the clouts, you know, with the you know, he's talking the brand with them food stuff. You got
Isaiah 30:3, it says, therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion.
all right, and your confusion, man. Play the video.
Government telling states not to send out member SNAP benefits. Here's the email I just got from the USDA. So here's the letter that the USDA sent. As you can see, it's dated for October 10th. That was
You can't
last
really see the
Friday.
words on
Why
it, but
am
it's
I
all
now
good.
getting it today, Wednesday, the 15th? Well, it's because I did a story on SNAP benefit changes that are coming November 1st. I did that story yesterday. They responded by sharing this memo with us today. Let's take a closer look at it. Let's look at the second paragraph.
Just let you hear it.
Considering the operational issues and constraints that exist in automated systems and in the interest of preserving maximum flexibility, we are forced to direct states to hold their November issuance. The reason why they're federal.
All right, and that's the point. And you heard that right there, right? I'm finna jump to the video with the Eve on it, man. She going slap crazy. She going slap crazy about it. She don't know how to take it, man. That's the funny part.
I got a
Go ahead, you got it real
This is
quick.
Baruch 3:8. It says, behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us, for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payment.
Right, man. Hey, we up on a read that back, Shalaki.
This is Baruch 3:8. It says, behold, we are yet this day in our captivity.
See, we still in captivity, man. Ain't nothing changed from the ancient times all the way today.
Right.
We always been rebellious, stiff-necked. We disobeyed back then. Hey, now the Lord say, hey, this curse was gonna follow us from every generation,
Right.
and it follows us right now to this generation. We still up under them same curses.
It says, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse.
See, we've been scattered for a reproach and a curse, man, for being wicked and hard-headed towards Yahweh by Shemyahu Shah.
That's right. It says, and to be subject to payment.
There you go. You got it.
And to be subject to payments, according to all iniquities of our fathers, which departed from the Lord Yahweh by Shemyahu Shah our power.
So right, we paying for the sins of where our, you know, because you are your forefathers, right? Ain't that there ain't no new spirits, right? So we paying for the things we gonna did back in the ancient time. But the Lord got that grace period for us to return, you know, to forgive us for being wicked and stiff-necked. But as we can see, they don't want to take covering with the spirit of Yahweh by Shemyahu Shah.
Right.
They trusting their enemy in this system, so that's why he coming down so hard. That's why the Lord letting him come down so hard.
Right.
Because Esau Edom is the sword of Yahweh by Shemyahu Shah on the left hand side.
That's right.
The Lord.
You got it.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna play the video, man. Y'all see E trip by. She put that, man.
You know, but I'm not gonna put it down, bro. This is one.
Here you go. The brother fit to play it, man. Look at her.
I'm gonna tell y'all straight up like this.
I'm gonna tell y'all straight up like this.
That the link is definitely cut the fuck off for November. Y'all better stay the fuck out of my way in these stores. I'm walking out with cars and I'm not paying for shit. Trump, if you want motherfuckers start looting, it's gonna happen.
She said, Trump, if you want motherfuckers to
Broke this bitch like junk, I'm gonna be stealing like it ain't no tomorrow.
They say she gonna be stealing like you know tomorrow.
Right. Look at the bitch we're living on.
She said she gonna be stealing like you know tomorrow.
Right.
Hey man, she gonna end up in jail or shot down. You talking about going to steal these white folks stuff, man?
Especially when Gurkha troops hit the street. When the military troops, they gonna shoot to kill on sight.
Right? They say America ready to loot. after EBT getting canceled, and she going crazy, man. She said she going up to steal. Say she ain't worrying about this, Trump. If you feel like this, you gonna start some. Nigga, they want all out of chaos.
So she ain't got no anger. This is Deuteronomy 28:48. It says, "Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord Yahweh shall send against thee, in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in want of all things. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee."
Right, and they did that. They put the yoke of iron upon off, and they doing slavery, man.
Yep.
Hey, and they still, but right now they took it off in the physical sense. Now the change is on your mental.
Yep.
We still spiritually changed up in the mind.
I'll read again.
You got
This
it.
Deuteronomy 28:48. It says, "Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord Yahweh shall send against thee, in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness."
Right, and we doing all that right now, man. We doing all that right now today, as you can see. We serving our enemy. We got to go to our enemy for everything.
Yep.
Right, we in the land of our enemy, in the land of our captivity, man.
Yep.
Which it was the land of the Israelites once upon a time for the northern tribe. But Esau, Edom came and took it over, man.
Which is
Now,
prophecy.
Yep, which was prophecy. Now he running everything. Now he took your land to the Israelite land. Now you got to go to him for the things in your land.
That's why Deuteronomy 28:48, because hey, the Lord is righteous in all things, in all ways, right? So in order for Deuteronomy 28:48 to actually come to pass, he had to make it happen. So Esau had to break them treaties, right? He had to put Gad at the flight, okay, or Gad the flight, and all the so-called northern kingdom, Slakia, right? And he had to enslave Judah. Okay, all that had to happen so we could be where we are right now, in serving in all things, and coming to him for all things.
I want to. You can see it, man.
Yeah.
It clearly that prophecy is talking about a particular people, which is you, so-called Negro, Native American, and so-called Spanish. You the only one catch hell, according to how the Lord say the curse is gonna hit the people in the Bible, man.
Yep.
They're not hitting other heathen nations like that.
Huh.
It ain't hard to tell, but you know,
The Lord got
the Lord got
context
the covering over your eye. It is.
Yeah, come. Deuteronomy 28:49. It says, "The Lord Yahweh shall bring a nation against thee from afar." It says, "From the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth."
All right, in that nation that came from afar, Esau, Edom.
Right.
The same way he did back in Rome. You can compare that to Rome back in 70 AD.
Yep.
Rome ain't just, Rome a little distant from Jerusalem.
Right.
They came over there, swift
Right.
like the eagle, did the same thing. Came over here, swift like the eagle, took the land.
Yep.
You know.
It says, "The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle." That's a
Yep.
context clue.
Yep.
See, if you understand the scriptures, the Lord is giving you a little insight right there. Okay? When he says clefts of the rocks, what is he saying?
Right.
Caucasian.
Yep.
What does the Edomite associate himself with animal wise? The eagle.
Yep, the eagle. That sign go all the way back to Rome, man.
Right.
With the Greeks and
Yep.
nice. The symbol
It was
been
always
there,
eagle.
man.
It was always
the symbol
eagle.
been there. This is our way up today. So the Lord, it ain't like I say, man. It ain't hard to understand who the Lord talking about. But you got to be covered with the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua to be able to see, man, with eyes to see, ears to hear.
Right.
To actually like, damn, there it is now, right?
It says, "From the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth, a nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand."
And when they first came over here, snatched us up, man. Hey, we was speaking, we spoke Hebrew, man. The Native American Indians spoke Hebrew before Esau Edom came
They
in.
was right Hebrew.
Yup.
Yep.
They switched all that up. They find articles, little architecture, whatever, man, with things called in the Paleo Hebrew on it. Over here, man.
Yep.
They also, go ahead.
I was gonna say they also found like pyramids. Well, I wonder how they got that type of information to build pyramids.
Right.
I wonder where they got that from. They were straight from Egypt,
Yep.
because we were all together in Egypt.
Right.
Now we're again all together
Better
in
in
Egypt.
Egypt again. Hey, then it's so crazy because even though when they did go to the west coast of Africa and snatch the southern tribe up, we still spoke Hebrew.
Right.
It still was a nation came against us with a tongue you didn't understand. That's why when they were beating, when you go watch that movie Roots, when they was beating Kunta, if he was saying your name Toby, he was like, my name, what that mean? Nigga, I don't speak your language.
Right.
he spoke a whole different language, which that language was symbolic when he decided to say "Kum," nigga. That language really was going back. If you being real, like he was telling, it's supposed to be in Hebrew name because we know the Israelites, the southern tribe, the northern tribe came to slavery up under the Esau Edom, so-called red man, white man.
That's right. I got to put up. This 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first.
See, we had to fall away from our inheritance, man, our culture, our nationality, who we are as a people. So that is prophecy right there, right? So before Yahweh Shem Yahushua return, man, them prophecy had to be fulfilled.
That's
that
right.
we wasn't gonna know who we are
right.
in the land of our enemy.
right.
And the Lord was gonna soon later restore that and bring us and give that knowledge back to us of who we are, man. In the midst of our enemy, we can be able to tell the downfall of our enemy and wake up the lost sheep, man, so they are the true people.
And we're doing it right now. We're literally doing it right now. This is literally prophecy in motion. Okay? This 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3 again, it says, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there coming a falling away first.
And then what it said, let no man deceive you by any means, man. So we shouldn't be out here taking heed and listen to these different doctrines of the so-called Negro, Native American Indian are not the Lord people. The Lord love everybody. No. The Lord say, hey, take heed that no man deceive you. Because the Israelites, the true people of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, by their bloodline, they are gonna go into captivity, man. And they not gonna know who they are as a people. They gonna get a certain way to let you know that they are the people of the Lord, and curse fit them.
Yep. It says, and that man of sin be revealed.
And Esau Edom, he's that man of the sin being revealed.
The son of perdition.
Right, going to destruction, man. We prophesy about that all the time.
Who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called the Most High, or that is worshipped, so that he as the Most High sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High.
Hey, and that Esau Edom, because ain't never one people doing that, right? Promoting their image all over the world, making folk, and they Christianity doctrine, the Esau doctrine. Got everybody doctor his doctrine saying, hey, he Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And he also set himself above all nations. And above Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
That's the main one.
Right, the main thing, man. You know, they sitting over there in our land, over there in the temple, saying, hey, man, they the chosen people. Hey, the Lord look like them, saying they the Lord. Basically, they saying they the Lord because the Lord not an Edomite. They saying they God.
Hey, the Most High power can't go in the sun, bro. Ain't that something? He
Right.
created the sun,
Right.
but he can't go on.
He can't go in the sun without your skin sticking out crazy.
Building off his shit. I got another preacher. I'm sorry. It's like, this Revelation 64. And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth.
Right, and that horse that was red, man, that power was red with Esau Edom. Because you go back to Jacob and Esau, they tell you one was red, one was born red all over.
Yep.
You know, that's why they named Jacob, because it was the original color of how the people were looking back then.
Yep.
So when it came out, it was like different, like nigga, what is that?
Pigmentation was coming.
Right.
It still is, right? But those people, those pink people, they ain't looking, you know, back in the ancient day, you're like, what the fuck is that?
And that's a curse with your skin that color, man.
Yep.
The Lord ain't gonna make them came out lepers.
Yep. But they try to make leprosy sound like something with boils.
Yeah, I be saying that. Like,
Fucking weirdo.
yeah, they be trying to, they basically trying to goddamn get around that.
It says, and that they should kill one another, and there was given unto him a great sword.
All right, and that's what Esau, he got so-called white man, red man. He have a great sword, which is the blessing, with the, his father told him he was gonna be blessed with through Yahweh by Shem Yahushua. And that happened, and he got that. He got his blessing, and they gonna kill one another with the sword.
Yep.
So that's how Esau Edom fight all his battles, man. All his war is by the sword, some kind of instrument, a weapon to put you to death.
Right.
You know, in this show right now. All right, this Isaiah 32 and 9, man.
Start at 5. Yep.
Oh, Isaiah 32 and verse 5. It said the vile person should be no more called liberal. It say nor the chore. It say the vile person should be no more called liberal.
Hey, the vile person talking about the so-called white man and his system. Right now, everybody around the world renounce him as some type of saint or some type of wizard or some type of smart being, right? right? He got this system called IQ, all right, where he tries to I forget the word, but he's basically saying he's the top individual on the earth. He's got this pseudoscience where he goes into the missing link. You brothers look that up. He goes into the missing link. We're basically, he said it's racist like a motherfucker, but he's saying like you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans are the missing link, and he's the alpha male, right? The so-called white man has his science set up where we're inherently create crime, right? He says inherently that so-called black people are inherently criminals. That's what he says, and he uses pseudoscience to try to justify this bullshit. This devil is racist on so many levels, y'all just don't understand. Okay, go ahead, bro.
All right, it say the foul person should be no more called liberal, no, the true said to be bountiful.
Yes, said to be bountiful, right? So read that again.
It say the foul person should be no more called liberal, no, the true said to be bountiful.
Bountiful, right? So he's not going to be bountiful, meaning he's not going to be given, right? He's not going to be as giving to you, right? He sells himself as something that's trying to save humanity, but from his red ass. He the red motherfucker that did all this shit.
Right.
But he's
villainy.
He would speak villainy. So he's saying, "Hey, listen, we're gonna shut down these food stamps, but it's just gonna be helping our economy, right? So that we be able to bounce back." Go ahead.
All right. It say his heart will work iniquity.
His heart, his mind, meaning his mind is working iniquity. His iniquity is on such a level that you can't comprehend how much of a devil he really is, man. He's a deceiver to deceive all, man. Okay? We just talked about the missing link. Right? He goes into the missing link. He says that you're the missing link. All right? Basically, we evolved from monkeys, okay, and we turned into so-called black people, and then we evolved from that into white people. That's what they believe, though. He thinks he's the evolution of the Cro-Magnon, right? He thinks that he's the top layer, okay? He's the top alpha male on the earth. Nothing can be further from the truth than the Bible says that, okay? The Bible describes him as a base man, okay?
Rule and what it say? It say rule and fraudulent person, man.
Yep.
Esau Edom, they true.
Yep.
You go back to
Sure.
it.
Yep.
God. Keep reading on, continue on. And it say to practice hypocrites.
Yeah, to practice hypocrisy, right?
So shall I keep hypocrisy? I'm talking
Read it again.
to practice hypocrisy.
To practice hypocrisy. What does Job say in Job 20? The joy of the hypocrite is for a moment.
Yep.
Okay? His moment is here right now, and he's taking full advantage of it. But what makes him a hypocrite? He says that he was a Christian believing nation.